Onward into the very heart of darkest Africa, forward into treacherous and unexplored regions seldom penetrated by white men. Giant crocodiles here live in the sun-scorched muddy streams and upon the jungle-like shores of innermost Africa. Treacherous foe to man and beast alike, they have dwelt here for thousands of years. Grim reminders of the grotesque mammals of the prehistoric past, it is difficult to comprehend that this huge, treacherous reptile was hatched from an egg. Ancient creeping sentinels of darkest Africa, foe to all since the world began. From camera-hunting, man-gobbling crocodiles, we come upon a busy herd of antelope, living always in deadly fear of bigger animals. They are ever on the move. Their keen scent and lightning speed are their only defense against the jungle's merciless killers. Always on a mad rush to nowhere, antelope, truly the jitterbugs of the jungle. Still exploring the open belt, we come upon another species of antelope, wildebeest. Larger and stronger, but like the more frail animals, wildebeest live in constant fear. Their entire life is spent running away. Of course, we expected to encounter zebras in this seemingly endless uninhabited land, and here they are. Zebras are usually encountered on the sheltering jungle's edge of the African plains. Zebras rely upon their protective markings to be lost from view, real camouflage here. The hippopotamus, Africa's largest animal except for the lordly elephant. The mighty hippos move about in groups. Usually they are found cooling their huge bulks on the banks of a secluded stream. The giant hippopotamus can remain underwater for a seemingly endless period. They derive keen enjoyment when deep in mud or partly submerged. Seldom do these huge, lazy creatures come on land except for brief intervals to obtain food or to bask in the torrid sun. The towering giraffe, a true symbol of the land where animal is king. Looking down on all the world below, the giraffe and his family ever roam over vast plains and rough bush country. Giraffes, strangely enough, can run rapidly and gracefully, despite the handicap of having the longest necks of all. There is an awkward, unusual rhythm to their gait. This is a rare picture of a rare creature of the animal kingdom. Our native guides and servants have warned us that soon we will encounter the really treacherous animals, killers, so we hastily prepare to shield limb and lens from impending attack. The native warning was well timed. Soon we came upon two cheetahs, since ancient times the foe of man. Hidden to the windward, they haven't our scent yet, but our lens clearly reveals that their suspicions have been thoroughly aroused. Nearby, our camera car was left unguarded. Boxed food on top offers tempting bait. Or perhaps they are waiting for a more tempting human delicacy to put in an appearance. Sorry, they're to be disappointed. We're alert and very much on our guard. Camera hunting in the heart of Africa's jungle would be incomplete without coming face to face with a herd of rhinoceros. Their sight is poor, but their scent is ever so keen. Often the movement of birds serves to warn them of the unwelcome approach or intrusion of either man or beast. This African species is black, and two powerful horns adorn its large nose. always prepared for trouble, always ready to dash forward. These great beasts can cause a tremendous amount of damage when afraid or when their anger is aroused. They keep their distance, and this time we do too. A leopard, rogue of the jungle, ever alone, never trusted by man or animal. Leopards live on the flesh of other animals. They are as cunning and as cruel a beast as ever stalked the wild land. Vultures, scavengers of the jungle, always on the lookout, ever ready to descend upon and devour the remains of man or beast. Moving forward again, we are headed into the very heart of the elephant country. Dashing through tall elephant grass, we suddenly emerge on a knoll to behold the Lord of the jungle, ready and eager to give warning and to challenge our approach. African elephants are unlike any others in the world. Stubborn, suspicious, they are distinguished for their huge fan-like flapping ears. Seldom captured, their entire lives are spent in the deep seclusion of the dense jungle. Can you ever recall having seen elephants like these in the dazzling circus parade? We doubt it, because these first jungle citizens are hard to capture and impossible to train. Really wild elephants. They will not serve man. Foe to all, friend to none. Now quickly and unexpectedly we come close to the deadly king of beasts, our most exciting moment and greatest camera hunting thrill. Here we are literally on top of a nest of full-grown lions seeking food on the grassy plain. Like most African beasts, lions have a keen sense of smell, and they are ever alert to the slightest noise. Their ears and noses tell them that they are not alone. Restless, constantly moving about at a quickening gait, they know that friend or foe is nearby. In this sun-scorched wild land, anything can happen, and usually does. Life, for man or beast, is never sure from one day to the next. A huge lioness senses trouble, and trouble it is. Hoof and horn in deadly combat. With desperate courage, they battle for their lives. Pitted against fang and claw and deadly hunger. Round and round they go, viciously thrusting to kill. Brute fiercely battles brute. The inevitable result, the lioness triumphs. Not satisfied with her kill, the jungle queen seeks still another conquest. Watch closely. Now she's leaping at us. A direct hit. Our gunner's aim was true. Mortally wounded, but with unbelievable strength and vitality, the killer dashes forward for 100 yards. Then she falls, never to rise again. Our native guides are tense with excitement, but not too excited to warn us to proceed with the greatest caution. And so we cautiously creep toward our prize, alert and ready to instantly protect ourselves. Powerful, a full-grown specimen of the might of Africa's jungle. Africa, land of never-ending adventure. Africa, land of moments serene and moments of peril. Africa, where man and beast are ever on guard.